From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
And welcome. Today was the first of the semi-finals in the run-up to 2024, and I wanted to start tonight with my quick analysis of the results. 5 or 6 points quickly, viewers. I hope it makes sense to you. Number one, this is completely advantage Modi, totally pro-Modi. Totally pro-Modi. There is a huge Modi factor in the country. The Modi factor is very strongly felt in state elections as well. You can imagine what will happen when this factor comes forth even more strongly in a national election. The presence of the Prime Minister across the Northeast, across the entire campaign, and his massive personal investment in building the region since day one of becoming Prime Minister in 2014 is paying off. So number 1 point, huge Modi factor. Number 2, the Vadra Congress has been destroyed in a way nobody imagined, in a way destroyed with a capital D, in a way that the Lutyens media will not find uncomfortable, in a way they will find unimaginable. Unimaginable. The totally incompetent and inefficient Rahul Gandhi, by getting the whole party, the entire Congress party has been focusing for 6 months. How do we rebrand Rahul? This entire focus on rebranding Rahul has taken the focus away completely from electoral politics for the Vadra Congress. Look at the party's absolute decimation. It's evaporated. Today, the Congress isn't even a marginal factor in 3 states which it till recently ruled. Viewers, I said this morning and I'll say it again, 257 Twitter influencers don't decide Indian politics. There's been an overplaying of this. Attempts to link the BJP to Adani have totally failed. They have failed completely. Point number 3, viewers. The BJP is working on coalitions. Anyone who tells you the BJP is unilateral in its approach, it doesn't like coalitions, is completely wrong. The BJP is very actively working, but they are not working on ideologically savvy coalitions. They are working on electorally savvy coalitions, not coalitions. Heavy-duty coalitions like with Uddhav or Nitish, which over a time proved to be a burden. In the Northeast, through NEDA and otherwise, the party has about 6 or 7 very major and very effective partnerships at the regional level. Just that the Lutyens media doesn't talk about it. They don't know about these parties. They don't know about the NPP. They don't know about the regional alliances. Ladies and gentlemen, today they have swept the region in the Northeast, not alone. The BJP has swept the region through alliances. So analysts who have been telling you on Lutyens channel that the BJP does not have a coalition strategy, the problem with these people is their entire electoral and political analysis is around a 20 square kilometer area in Lutyens, Delhi. They've got it all wrong, totally wrong. Point number 4, viewers, this is going to have a mood-setting impact. A pro-BJP mood-setting impact in the run-up to the other state elections. Now expect the BJP to go stronger to win Karnataka, where some say it's in trouble or a bit of trouble, and Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Big elections around the corner. And finally, Narendra Modi. He is personally determined to win a bigger mandate in 2024 than in 2019. Watch the words. He said today that, in the post-election rally just finished a few minutes back, he said that while my critics say, Mar ja Modi, people say, Mat ja Modi. Don't go Modi. What does this mean? In my view, it is the very sharpest of statements of intent from the sitting Prime Minister of India. He says, people say mat ja Modi. Narendra Modi wants 2024 to be a supermassive victory. He knows tonight. With all his 5 decades in politics, he knows tonight that he has the momentum. Election season has begun. It will be fascinating now to see how this plays out over the next 12 months. Viewers, do you agree with my analysis even if you don't miss the debate? That's debate number 1 tonight. The sweep in the Northeast. The sweep in the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. Big story. Big story today. The Bharat Jodo campaign has totally backfired. Big smile on the BJP faces today. Debate number 2 this evening. There is a controversial judgment of the Supreme Court where the Supreme Court says that the Chief Justice of India and the leader of the opposition will now be part of a committee which appoints the Chief Election Commissioner. Now, there are very strong views that this is massive judicial overreach. This is going to be controversial and it won't be uncontested. I get legal on the issue tonight at 10, and here are the headlines this Thursday evening on the debate tonight.
वो कहते हैं मर जा मोदी, देश कह रहे हैं मत जा मोदी, मत जा.
And they're back in Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya also. The deal is sealed. The BJP is in power in all the 3 states. Saffron storm in the northeastern part of India.
जब कुछ लोग मोदी की कब्र खोदने की ख्वाहिश कर रहे हैं, जहां मौका पड़ता है कमल खिलता ही जा रहा है.
As the BJP marches ahead, the Congress and the TMC draw a complete blank. The Northeast elections are setting the tone for a pro-BJP momentum in the 2024 battle.
कांग्रेस कह रही है कि ये तो छोटे राज्य हैं, इनके नतीजे उतना मायने नहीं रखते. जब दिल में ही भारत को जोड़ने की भावना ना हो तो ऐसे बोल निकलते हैं.
First evident impact of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. The Vadra Congress is totally clean bowled, absolutely clean bowled in these most significant elections. Massive debate over the controversial Supreme Court ruling on the appointment of the Chief Election Commissioners. Supreme Court orders SEBI probe on Adani. 6-member panel formed. A report to be submitted in 2 months. And as world leaders converge in India, can India be the diplomatic mediator to resolve the Ukraine situation? And ladies and gentlemen, in a sensational victory speech, the Prime Minister has very sharply said that the BJP is only marching ahead and the Congress is consecutively facing defeat after defeat after defeat after defeat. In fact, today you can't call it a defeat because the Congress isn't even a factor anymore. The party has just evaporated. The 3 state elections in the Northeast have shown that the Vadra Congress is nowhere to be seen. The saffron surge is very strongly evident. This verdict cannot be dismissed by just calling it a Northeast election, as the Congress is saying. It is a very important election in very important states. It is setting the national mood. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is result night. Let's debate.
स्वागत है भाई, स्वागत है. स्वागत है भाई, स्वागत है. स्वागत है भाई, स्वागत है.
स्वागत कर बीजेपी, प्रतिभा बीजेपी, घरे 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 आभार बीजेपी, अनुराग कर बीजेपी.
It's Saffron Alliance sweep in the Northeast. Manik Saha is back as Tripura Chief Minister.
Our guardian and our leader is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Everywhere, what he has said, he has done it. And because of that, people have given us mandate in favor of us.
The BJP Agartala office, it is a wave of saffron, and that is because the numbers are clearly in the party's favor. How the cadres and the supporters have gathered in huge numbers. In fact, celebration on in full swing at the TRTC road, and here I am at the BJP office where you see it is Bhagwa, it is saffron that is certainly ruling the roost over here.
BJP alliance has swept Nagaland once again.
The leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, the Honorable Prime Minister of our country, is the driving force behind the alliance also here in Nagaland. And Modi ji's programs, Modi ji's vision, and Modi ji's double engine Sarkar have been perforated down even in our state of Nagaland to the last village here.
And in Meghalaya, Conrad is joining hands with BJP.
We will do what is in the best interest of the people and the state, and therefore we will look at all the options that are there, and then we will speak to everybody and then decide on what will be the best way to move forward. So we have not taken a call yet, and I'm also waiting for all my MLAs to arrive.
The first election of 2023 has given a sense of the national mood.
आज सुबह से मैं जब टीवी देख पाया, इन चुनावों के नतीजे ही छाए रहे। ये सिर्फ दिलों की दूरी समाप्त होने का ही नहीं, बल्कि ये नई सोच का प्रतिबिंब है। अब नॉर्थ ईस्ट न दिल्ली से दूर है और न ही दिल से दूर है। ये युग परिवर्तन का समय है, ये नया इतिहास रचे जाने का समय है। मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट की शांति, समृद्धि और विकास का ये समय देख रहा हूं।
BJP, that was seen as a Hindi heartland party till 2014, made inroads in Northeast in 2018. And with 2023 results, it has cemented its position in the region.
भारत माता की, भारत माता की, पूर्वोत्तर की जीत हमारी है। ये युग परिवर्तन का समय है, ये नया इतिहास रचे जाने का समय है। मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट की शांति, समृद्धि और विकास का ये समय देख रहा हूं। मुझे ये संतोष भी हुआ कि पूर्वोत्तर के लोगों को ये एहसास हो रहा है कि अब उनकी उपेक्षा नहीं होती। केंद्र की भाजपा सरकार में नॉर्थ ईस्ट के राज्यों को भी उतना ही महत्व मिलता है। ऐसे समय में जब कुछ लोग मोदी की कब्र खोदने की ख्वाहिश कर रहे हैं, जहां मौका पड़ता है कमल खिलता ही जा रहा है, खिलता ही जा रहा है।
Congress, that sought to rebuild Rahul's image with the cross-country walkathon, has been completely decimated.
साथियों, आज के नतीजों के बाद कांग्रेस ने छोटों के प्रति अपनी नफरत को फिर से जग जाहिर कर दिया। कांग्रेस कह रही है और अध्यक्ष उनके कह रहे हैं कि ये तो छोटे राज्य हैं, इनके नतीजे उतना मायने नहीं रखते। जब दिल में ही भारत को जोड़ने की भावना ना हो तो ऐसे बोल निकलते ही है। ये इन राज्यों के लोगों का अपमान है, जनमत का अपमान है।
Vadra Congress is nowhere to be seen. TMC has failed to make an impact. Left has been rejected. And in the run-up to the 2024 elections, the Northeast verdict is surely a shot in the arm for the BJP. Let's debate.
Have a lot of familiar faces. The country knows them. On the panel, we have 5 political parties. So I will skip the introductions. I'll just go straight to the debate. But I thought before I go to the debate today, Mohan, I thought that I would bring in someone who is not just successful in today's election, but her victory, and it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce Hekani Jakhalu. Hekani Jakhalu is an exceptional lady. She is today the first woman to get elected to the Nagaland Assembly, and I'd like to congratulate her with that along with others. So a big round of applause to you. Well done, Hekani. And I, you know, the reason I brought her in is because one thing binds us all, Hekani. We fight every day. You know, we have terrible fights on this program, but we are bound by this, by the love we have for the Northeast, and I feel proud to be from the Northeast and to be able to introduce a young politician like you. A quick word about Hekani, viewers. She's a social entrepreneur. She has been recognized with the Nari Shakti Puraskar in 2018. The Prime Minister mentioned her in his speech. I'm told, amazing, congratulations for that. You got to mention that, it's incredible. And viewers, Hekani is amazing, amazing story. She has worked in the United States. She's a lawyer. And Mohan, look at this. She's giving back, and she gives up her career as a lawyer, comes back to Delhi, and she's made a partner very quickly in a firm. So obviously she's an exceptional lawyer. People like Mohan would have hired her. But she gave that up, and she goes to Nagaland. She says, I don't like to see young people from my state migrate. Why don't we work here? And she sets base in 2006 in Kohima, sets up an NGO, and she has helped over 25,000 people through a YouthNet program, and now she's in politics. Who says, Hekani, good people don't join politics? Who says, Mohan, when you see someone like her, you feel inspired?
Yes.
Incredible, Hekani. Congratulations. Your thoughts today, you know, it's a big election. What is the message the Northeast is sending out to the entire country, and what would you like to share with everyone watching tonight?
Thank you, Arnab. Thank you so much. Just a little correction. My name is Hekani Jakhalu.
I'm sorry. Hekani Jakhalu.
I'm
so sorry. Yeah, so sorry. So sorry.
That's okay, yes. Yes, for us in Nagaland, this is very, very historic because we have never had a women MLA in the Legislative Assembly. So it's a very big deal for us. It's not just me, but I have another women candidate who has won this battle.
Yes.
In India, Nagaland has been the only state where women has never been represented. So when we say historic, it's really historic in that term. And in the past, as you know, Nagas are indigenous community, and anywhere in the world, indigenous community always have the patriarchal mindset. So this has also been a major factor in Nagaland why women have not been able to come out. In fact, a couple of years back, there was a huge hue and cry for the reservation in the urban bodies, where the government was even brought down. But today, having 2 women winning this election, I think people have accepted, people are more aware, people are more educated, and this is a win for women in Nagaland.
Of course, and it's a win for women across the country. One other quick question, Hekani, and apologies for the mispronunciation at the start. You know, in the Northeast, vis-a-vis, the rest of the country, there's always been, and not just in Nagaland, elsewhere in the Northeast also, at one point of time in Assam also, there's been this feeling of, we are not recognized, we are not included, we are not in the mainstream, is that sentiment sometimes can lead to sub-regionalism, can lead to a sort of alienation. There's been a lot of talk of alienation. Is Nagaland, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, other states getting over that phase? And what do you see the role and contribution of someone like yourself in that direction?
So I want to take us back to 2011. Yes, a couple of years back, a decade back, I used to study in Delhi, and I worked there for some time. So definitely, I myself, being educated, studied in Delhi, still felt that. But sometime in 2011, a group of friends got together and we started something called Young Leaders Connect. That was 2011. We had, last year we celebrated 10th anniversary, and we were 18 of us when we started this. Today we have two chief ministers, Mr. Conrad Sangma, Mr. Pema Khandu, wow. Mr. Kiren Rijiju, Union Minister, and a horde of other politicians. When we started this, we have renamed ourselves, now we are no more young, so we call ourselves Northeast Leaders Connect. But when we started this, except for Mr. Conrad Sangma, who was an MLA then, all of us were the others were just aspiring politicians. And because we understood that it's important to make our voice heard in Delhi, not as a pressure group, but to let the world know that we are as good or as powerful like any other people. So yes, even through that platform, I believe that's one of the most powerful non-political platform. And through initiatives like this, we have been doing a lot of things to make sure that people accept us, and I think it has worked.
Well, it's an incredible story. You worked to a plan, you've contributed at the grassroots level, and I'll only sum this up by congratulating you again, and anyone watching tonight. Since morning, we were such eloquent, vocal, reasonable, well-educated and polished and professional politicians from the Northeast. I think across the country, there needs to be far greater representation of leaders from the Northeast in all decision-making roles. Congratulations, Hekani. Look forward to tracking your political career. Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now that we've done...
Arnab, if I can just add one bit of information, Arnab, which is very important.
Yes.
We have only one member of parliament in Rajya Sabha from Nagaland, and the BJP has elected a woman member. The first woman member from Nagaland in Rajya Sabha was elected by the BJP last year.
Okay.
Her name is Mrs. Konyak Fangnan.
Okay.
A very, very active parliamentarian. And she also has brought a lot of rich experience in the social sectors. I thought it's a bit of information, and the viewers should know, because how women are coming into politics and how they are adorning important positions.
No, absolutely. I just found her story fascinating because of the work she's done over 2 decades. It's just amazing. Well, we feel proud. I'm going to cut the chase to the political debate now. A few straight questions today, not a time for gloating. I'll be quick question to Kamru to start with. Kamru, Bharat Jodo Yatra, the visible impact has come out today. It was being spoken about for a long time. Party is destroyed. This is not the demise of the party. This is beyond demise. There is no party. It's scattered. There's some fashion shoots going on in Cambridge, I'm told nowadays.
To the point,
but electorally, my serious point to you is, the BJP has ceased to exist as an electoral force. The Congress has ceased to exist as an electoral force, which is significant.
It's not the question of the BJP winning the Northeast. Please get your facts correct.
No, can you talk about the Congress?
Post-election, post-result analysis, have you ever mentioned? No, please, let me finish first. in your post-election analysis or the result
Has the
analysis,
Congress
have
won?
you ever mentioned
If the
name
BJP
of
did not win, who won
Rio,
in Tripura?
the Chief Minister of Nagaland, and the NDTP, the party on which the BJP has been piggy banking in Nagaland? Have you mentioned anything about the two seats they have won in Meghalaya? Have you mentioned anything about the BJP coming down from its 46-member tally to 32 in Tripura?
Okay.
Vote share coming down drastically.
Okay. If you're happy
in the
about
3 states, we were not in power.
Okay. Now GVL is responding. I'm spending limited time. Thank you, Kamru. Keep it brief. We're getting a response. Kamru, I got your point. GVL responding. We're going on the. No, Kamru, you got to keep it brief. Kamru, 1 minute. No, Kamru, we're getting a response. Kamru, 5 panelists have not spoken. 1 sec. GVL.
Now, I have never seen Congress party gloating its defeat like the way their spokespersons have been doing since morning. The BJP's tally in the outgoing assembly in Tripura was 36, not 46 or 42 as you seem to mention. We went down by 4 seats, but we still have a majority of our own. People of Tripura have re-elected a BJP government in Tripura. It's a historic victory. What have you? You have been decimated. Why didn't you acknowledge that? In Nagaland, you have not won a single seat. In Meghalaya, your tally went down from 21 to just 5 seats. This is the first election after Rahul Gandhi's so-called Jodo Yatra. First election.
My second question is to the TMC.
This is a rejection of Rahul Gandhi and his Padayatra.
My second question.
About a first woman MLA.
This election is a mandate against Rahul Gandhi's negative politics.
That Ms. Jakhalu was saying right now.
Okay, if you're happy with this, Kamru, just stop. Kamru, just stop there. I'm going to my next question and my next point. I'm going to my next question and my next point, and my next point is to Riju. And I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you. If you believe that you will do a fashion show in London, as is going on right now, and win elections, best of luck to you. I have no comments. But my next question is to Riju of the TMC. We are all analyzing this. And we are analyzing this at a national level. So can we just keep the tone serious? And I think the BJP also, I would say that there is, as you saw, there's no self-congratulatory tone. Let's analyze this. Riju, see, there have been expectations of the Trinamool Congress, not just within the party, but also from your supporters, that at a national level, as the Congress becomes less effective, you will take the space. And, you know, Abhishek Banerjee said that whichever state we start our unit in, be it a big state, small state or northeast, we will take the BJP head on and we will win the state. Now, Tripura, 0 seats, 0.88% of the vote. Now, Meghalaya, you can no longer say we've made a good start. See, that is no longer acceptable. You could have said you made a good start if you won 15 seats. You know, you've won only 5 seats. You engineered a massive coup. You put in a lot of investment and obviously a lot of capital and money and IPAC and this and that. Now, you could not even win 1 seat in Goa. You get only 5 seats in Meghalaya. How can, I mean, obviously something's not working. And let's be, I don't want to be condescending about it, but there is an issue here. What is not working?
Okay, first of all, I just want to start off by congratulating the 2 women MLAs from Nagaland. It's a historic occasion and congratulations to them. And can I,
Kamru, yeah, please, yeah, Riju's talking, yeah. This is the problem with the Congress. Yeah.
Thank you. I just want to start again by congratulating the 2 women MLAs from Nagaland. It's a historic occasion. I also want to pay my deepest gratitude to the people of the beautiful state of Meghalaya for giving us 5 MLAs, and we are committed to work from them, and we are going to keep our commitments there. Tripura, yes, I accept that somehow we have failed to earn the blessings of people of Tripura, and we have probably failed to express our ideologies to the people of Tripura. So we have to work very, very hard, and we have to introspect on that. But if you just give me 10 more seconds of luxury of time, I want to make an announcement. I want to draw all of your attention to one particular bypoll in West Bengal, where the Congress has won after 51 years. In alliance with CPIM, and the Congress president says, thanks to BJP, we have won this seat. So
what?
My leader,
what?
my supreme.
No,
yes,
no, what?
Yes,
No. What?
Adil
1 minute.
Adil Chaudhary.
1 minute. No. 1 minute. Can you? 1 minute. 1 minute. Just Kabru, will you relax, please? Kabru, you know what? You got to really chill, man. I mean, I'm trying to get the news point here. Can you just calm down? Kabru, just stop doing that. Please, just let the others speak. Mohan, I wanted him to say it again, you know. Interesting point. He is insinuating a Congress-BJP alliance. And I want to make this is a bipole, a significant bipole, where it is a large part of minority population, and the minority vote has shifted away from the Trinamool Congress. Today, Trinamool is very, very worried. It is Shagor Dighi, if I am not mistaken. Trinamool is really, really worried that how could it lose to the left Congress alliance. But for that, you are blaming the BJP. It could be that maybe the minority vote is fed up with your false appeasement politics.
No, I just want to put it on record. After the election results came out, and congratulations to Congress on winning that seat after 51 years. But if you see the vote share percentage, BJP got 24% last election. Now they have come down to 40. But the main moot point, what I want to say is that the Congress president have said on record in front of media that I also thank BJP for this victory. And I just want to make a declaration that Trinamool Congress Supremo, just let me finish, Arnab, it's very important. The Trinamool Congress Supremo, Mamata Banerjee, in her own press conference today, has said that the two political parties, CPIM and Congress, who are taking the help of BJP to defeat Mamata Banerjee in one bipole, because we are ideologically different than BJP and we are taking BJP head on, we will not tie up with them in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. We will fight the Lok Sabha polls against BJP alone.
Oh, and even after the election, you won't tie up?
Sorry?
Even after or pre or post or both?
Pre-polls.
Post you will tie up. No, you have to. You can't say pre I won't, post I will.
No. There is not going to be any alliance with Congress and CPM if they want to defeat Mamata Banerjee.
Mohan, okay. 1 minute. I need to get my three analysts into this. Please, first, can I get Mohan? Mohan, you know, see, interesting fallout of today's election. But did you notice one thing, Mohan? Did you notice one thing? Our dear friend Riju did not say one word about Tripura and Meghalaya. I think he's being evasive.
I mentioned both of them.
I think he's being evasive. No, I let Mohan. Mohan, was he being evasive there, and if so, why?
No, I think, Arnab, there are many local factors there in that place. I'm told that in Tripura, there's an anti-Bengali view for various historical reasons. Possibly people see the TMC as a Bengali party, and they have not voted for them. There's a very strong tribal move there with the local tribal king, you know, setting up his own party. And I think many things have happened. But Arnab, the big issue for me is people in the Northeast are aligning with the rest of the country, are appreciating the very good infrastructure work and the investment done by Prime Minister Modi, and people are voting for performance as against identity politics. To me, that is a big
very good point.
Because a new level of young people have come into the voting age. Over the last 5 years, about 12.5 crore young voters have come into the voting age all across India. Even in the Northeast, I'm sure a fair percentage of the new voters are young people.
Yes.
They're seeing progress, they're seeing the integration, they're seeing the respect for them, and they're voting for performance. And whoever delivers a performance, they're voting for it. I think the identity politics of the past, where people pit one against another, tribal versus non-tribe, caste, that caste, to give away to asking the basic question, who is going to improve the quality of life and life for us? Who is going to get us the jobs? Who is going to invest? If the party is doing it and executing, vote for them.
You know, I'll tell you one thing, Mohan. I'm from Guwahati, as you know. And today, if you fly down into Guwahati and you drive down from Guwahati to Shillong, or you take the highways, and as you see the nature of medical care, you go to Guwahati Medical College Hospital, you see the kind of care which competes with the best of private hospitals. You see the research centers. You see the development in healthcare and education that's going on. And I take up from what you say, and I want to make this point to Ghanshyam, who I know is pro-development, that Ghanshyam, people in the Northeast are looking at Assam also, you know, at other states. And they're saying, no, we need the same pace of development that Assam has seen. And they're seeing this as a possibility. And no longer can the politics of, oh, you are pro-Hindu, anti-Christian, being pro-Hindu means you're anti-Christian, oh, you are saffron, you're deep saffron, soft saffron. People are not interested, Ghanshyam. I think people are interested purely in development, and this is this typification of the BJP as an anti-minority party cannot be accepted anymore in my view, though I'd like your take on it. Ghanshyam, and then we'll get Ratan Sharda and MR and everyone.
Good evening to you, the fellow co-panelists and the viewers. I congratulate people of the states who voted, as well as the new governments that are formed and the leaders under whose leadership the party has won. I also congratulate BJP for retaining Tripura. As far as the overall aggregate votes, and let's take your comment on face value, the overall aggregate votes as per Election Commission in this election was roughly 55 to 60 lakh votes. In that, BJP got 15 to 16 lakh votes. So of 55 lakh votes, BJP gets 15 to 16 lakh votes. I don't think that the comment that you are making translates into face value.
Are you talking about BJP or BJP alliance, please?
I'm saying overall in this election.
No, are you talking about BJP or BJP alliance, please?
No, he's talking only of BJP.
You're talking only of BJP. In that case, a small point to you, a small pointed. No, 1 minute. I'm not differing with you. You're factually correct, but realistically wrong, because you must be aware that out of the 60 seats in Nagaland, for example, I think the BJP contested 20. GVL, am I right? 20, and the NDPP contested 40. So yes, to look at a pure BJP vote share number is extremely misleading. You're misleading the audience.
Looking at just the vote share number.
No, so vote share number is not applicable where the BJP has ceded ground to major alliance and alliance partners and others with whom obviously it's at an informal alliance. Can Ghanshyam complete? I'll come to you after that. Yeah.
In Nagaland, the total votes polled will be were around 10 lakhs.
Why are you nitpicking? So why don't you look at the big picture?
Even if you add, I'm just saying that of these 55 lakh votes, including by-polls, BJP and its alliance partners have not gotten more than 18 lakh votes. In Meghalaya, they were defeated. In Tripura, they won, and I congratulated them.
I'm sorry, but in Meghalaya, I feel 1 minute. Can I get Ratan Sharda in on this?
Exactly
one minute.
Prime Minister mentioned today.
No. If you say to anyone, if you say to anyone, Ghanshyam, right, who has any idea of Meghalaya, I had 3 wonderful years studying at St. Edmunds, Shillong, so I have some idea of the society. And if you were to say to anyone 10 years back that the BJP would win these many seats in Meghalaya, they would say you're joking. The BJP has made an incredible entry into Meghalaya, you know, because... but it's an incredible entry into Meghalaya politics.
I'm saying that the entire Northeast, I'm saying that the comment that the entire Northeast is swinging to the Achhe Din of BJP is not the right right conclusion.
So this I'll take to Ratan Sharda and then I'll come back to you, Riju, 1 minute. Yeah, Mr. Sharda.
See, from where are we coming? Arnab, we are coming from a place when in Meghalaya you could not celebrate 15th August, 22nd, 26th January, as it was called, blackout days for 72 hours. It was a time when Chakmas could not be settled. They were persecuted. They were the orphans of the partition. It was time when Riyanks, Bruce and Dimashas were persecuted because they did not convert. And you look at the change from a so-called Hindutva party, so-called communal party in Meghalaya, 41% people have voted for an alliance of parties who are for India. In Nagaland, the voting percentage is 51% for NDPP and BJP, and in Tripura, it's 39%. So imagine the change that has happened in the Northeast, phenomenal change. You already talked about development. I am wearing an Arunachal jacket today. This Arunachal jacket was gifted to me by Arunachal MLAs, whom I was giving a lecture about RSS BJP, culture. And for the kind of inclusive policy that is seen in Northeast, you have talked about development, which people don't appreciate from this long distance. But we who have gone there will understand how big the change is. The success of BJP is built on such people. RSS Pracharaks were kidnapped and killed. There was a Khasi tribe leader who was killed.
1 minute, Ratan Sharda, the moot point. Moot point, Ratan Sharda. We are looking at this as a semi-final, right? So exactly. I am saying tonight, and I want to be contested on this. I want to be contested by anyone, including Tanveer on this. and I'll get MR into this.
What has happened is
one minute, Mr. Sharda, if I may complete.
To be integrated with India.
No.
Congress had treated this as a dark warehouse.
Mr. Sharda, I'll make one point.
Very prosperous
I will make one point. Today, whether you like it or not, every 2 months, on an average, the BJP wins one state over the last 12 months. The BJP has returned to power in 6 states in 11 months. This is major mood setting. Modi is looking invincible. He is looking as someone who is certain to score a big victory. So you need to analyze this. It is brand Modi's popularity who is extremely, which is on a high right now. Tanveer, please. Tanveer and then MR. Tanveer and then MR. Then I complete, then we debate.
Yeah. Trendsetter for India. That's very important thing. That Northeast nobody bothered about today. Northeast is seen as a trendsetter.
Take it forward, Tanveer now. Yeah.
All right, Arnab, actually, firstly, many congratulations to BJP. The one information is very clear after this election that Congress is out of semi-final. Final is going to be played BJP versus regional parties, BJP versus development, BJP versus fake promises. Because BJP
don't laugh.
BJP knows politicking absolutely fantastic. They know how to do politicking. Politics is... Sir, MR, can I finish, please? I never...
This is not politics. This is politics of development.
Yeah. Let him complete. Let him complete. He's the last speaker today.
Politics is done for next generation. Politics is done for next generation. I hope people of India and especially people of Karnataka who's watching this program need to really understand, if at all there is any party which can really take on BJP, is not Congress. You need to really write them off. It is we, the regional parties of India, who is going to give up BJP a befitting reply. You can't really rely on Congress and Congress wrongdoings. Every time what comes into discussion, Congress did this. And recently, a gentleman, what's his name? I have now forgotten even name, which is not worthy enough. He said, he called Mr. Narendra Modi ji, Narendra Damodar Das Modi ji as Gautam Das Modi. That has really given the entire BJP really an uplift. The stupidity of Congress should not be punished to the regional
He's called
parties.
Congress a stupid party.
I appeal to the people of Karnataka that absolutely it is. People of Karnataka not
JDS
to
calls Congress a stupid party.
Only we will be in a position to fight BJP. You should really support a regional party which is more capable to fight BJP.
Okay. Tanveer, you are so powerful that you are two district. No, 1 minute. Mr. Kamru, I have not spoken. Let me make my point.
What a wishful thinking.
Let me make my point.
Thank you for coming out in the open.
See, the point is that JDS will never be anything relevant beyond even South Karnataka. South Karnataka से भी आपका कोई relevance नहीं है. North Karnataka में भी आप सीट नहीं जीतने वाले हो.
For 31 years, sir.
We are not relevant anywhere. Why are you debating about us?
We have ruled Karnataka for 31 years. We have served people of Karnataka for 31 years.
Don't be on past laurels. It is all over and dusted. It is now only Modi. It is only development.
31 years. 31 years JDS was there. Janata Dal has served the people of Karnataka for 31 years.
Now you are
and we will continue to do it. And people of Karnataka are going to give Pancharatna, the program of H.D. Kumaraswamy, which is
regional parties
for education.
Have any agenda except furthering the family politics. You are not a regional party, you are family party. Private limited companies, foundation companies, Section 8 companies.
Let us really not talk about all those things. I am really assuring people of Karnataka the only hope for Karnataka from the 40% commission of Mr. Basuraj Bommai is H.D. Kumaraswamy and his Pancharatna program, which is pro-poor, pro-farmers, pro-women, pro-development, pro-infrastructure development,
anybody other
which is the only hope for Karnataka.
Chief Minister of DMK, whether Uddhav Thackeray will promote only his son. Whether, please understand, whether Mamata Banerjee will sponsor anybody other than Review.
Just a point. On a very serious note, on a very serious note, I want to keep the tone very serious because
regional parties are regional pests. Let us be clear.
No, don't say they are pests and all. No, 1 minute. See, the thing is,
they are pests, sir. Now let me have my say. Don't
call them pests and all. You know, this is MR. Come on, yo.
Pests. I'm not pests without pesticides. The nation
please don't do this. No, this is not right. This is not right.
MR. You need to really revisit your
decision. No, I would say this. MRC.
You're a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Better than this,
he's a gentleman. Most of the time, he's a gentleman. Okay, now.
Unless I get provoked.
Don't get provoked. Look at me. See, okay, let's go very serious on this.
We are not talking about Karnataka politics.
Yeah. See, we are not talking about Karnataka politics, Mohan, right? I would like to now bring Mohan. That time will come. That time, Mohan and GVL on one side. I'll get Riju and Ghansham on the other.
Karnataka will definitely start. It is going to be a starting point.
Sure. My point is, Riju, a 10-second intervention. I was coming to you. Riju, a 10-second intervention. I was coming to you.
Precursor to what happened in Karnataka.
A 10-second intervention. I'm coming to you. And I'd like Ghansham and all of you out there. See, here's the way I look at it. There are 2 or 3 parties, Mohan, who could have been serious contenders to the BJP in 2024 to the extent of limiting the BJP's performance. They could not have stopped the BJP from coming to power. The BJP is too spread out and at this point of time too powerful to do that. But the Aam Aadmi Party, 1, the Trinamool Congress, 2. These were 2 parties which many people felt if they have 2 or 3 victories behind them, Riju on the right, not Kamru, on this is significant. If they could have had 2 or 3 significant victories behind them, then they could have, and Ghansham, please, thank you so much, then it could have had a mood-setting impact. But the problem right now, Riju, is the way that you have lost in Goa, then Meghalaya, then wiped out in Tripura, it's not giving confidence. Besides, you are also having trouble in your own state right now. You can give what... So, you are looking hemmed in and not in a position to pose a national threat. Congress at the same time is also, Mohan, gone. Right? They're gone. So, that's why I'm saying as of now, the road to 2024 seems very easy for Modi. Mohan, do you take my point on it and then I'll get Riju to respond. Mohan, please, then Riju, I'm opening this up. Mohan.
Arnab, the tragedy of the Congress is they had a south to north rally. Now they're going, I think, east to west rally. By the time they finish the rally, nobody in this country will be sure what they stand for because the entire focus is on the new young leader whom they want to anoint as the king. But what about winning power? They're not focused on winning power. They're not focused on fighting elections. And you feel very sad that a very large party, which is a large tent, is just destroying itself with psychophancy and focus on an individual.
What about the TMC? What about the AAP? What happens to them, Mohan?
Arnab, what people are upset is these are parties who come to other states and announce grandly they're going to defeat everybody. They don't understand the local culture. They're not invested enough. The TMC went to Goa and said, we're going to make Goa into another Bengal. Now, nobody wants to be a Bengal. Bengal has been an abject failure. Everybody is running away from Bengal. And the Goans are very angry and upset. We don't want to be a Bengal. Why are you sending us trainloads of people here to enroll as voters and all that? Because they saw all the leftovers from Bengal coming to Goa. And they're very angry and upset.
Yeah, but can I get Trinamool
party and do well? The arrogance of these 2 parties is very high.
Yeah, but what happens now? No, what happens? Riju, is it a cakewalk for the BJP then? Because SP and all, they've got big challenges in UP. Who's the national challenger?
I'll just make a quick statement and then one pointed question to GVL Saab and that's it. And then
to GVL.
I mean, the way the debate is going and the way people are talking on this debate, why do you even spend the common people's money and have an election in 2024? Modi ji ko declare kar do abhi se Pradhanmantri 2030 tak, fir 30 mein baat karenge. That is how the debate is going. But I think in national politics, 24 hours is a long time. So 1 year, a lot of.
What's your question to GVL?
Okay, we remain hopeful. Yes. My question only to GVL Saab is about Meghalaya. NPP got 26 seats. UDP got 11 seats. Both of them tying up is a clear majority. Then Mr. Hemant Biswa Sarma tweets that Mr. Sangma made a call to Amit Shah ji to seek his blessings to make the government in Meghalaya, where BJP has only 2 seats. So my only pointed question is, before Mr. Conrad Sangma made that call to Amit Shah ji, did he receive a call from ED or CBI? If you can just clarify.
Okay, GVL now, please. That's a sarcastic point, not a question. Yeah, go on.
I know. No, it's not a question, and this kind of rhetorical questions don't deserve, satirical questions don't deserve an answer. We have been in government together with them. Even at that time, even if we had 2 seats, even at that time, we have retained our 2 seats. Our vote share has gone up to nearly 10% in Meghalaya. 9.35% in Meghalaya is a big jump. And I want to tell I want to tell Ghansham, when you won 2012 with 224 seats in Uttar Pradesh, you polled only 29%.
Ghansham, reply, 10 seconds.
Please look back in your
Ghansham, reply. He throws it back at you.
29% vote share.
Okay, you made the point. I'm out of time. Ghansham, reply.
I can only... It is a pipe dream for BJP to win 2024.
What are you finding about
the hordes of youth unemployed and continuously burning this Hindu-Muslim stories across the country. So I think 2024 is still a pipe dream, no matter this result. 2024 is still an open question.
Now, I thank you all. That's actually quite an interesting debate we've had today. As of now, brand Modi has an advantage. Thank you all very much. Viewers, on the other side tonight, I want you to take your time to think about the various points we are going to raise. Now, the Supreme Court says that the Prime Minister alone, the government alone cannot appoint the Chief Election Commissioner. But it says that now there will be henceforth a committee. There will be the Chief Justice of India, there will be the Leader of the Opposition, and there will be the Prime Minister. Now, is that a case of judicial overreach by the Supreme Court? And in the course of, if you read the verdict, is the Supreme Court itself making too many subjective assumptions? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very controversial, and I'm sure this will be a contested view of the Supreme Court. When I'm back, we'll talk about it.